welcome back to Fame with Firuzi. We have another speaker today. Her name is Thanj. Thanj, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure's all ours. Do you want to start by introducing a little bit about yourself? Tell us about yourself and your background, so that our viewers know who the speaker is on the show today.
So hello everyone. My name is Thanj. I'm a business owner of just over 5 years. I've been in Dubai for 6.5 years, and I set up my own independent consulting business 5 years ago in an area of HR called compensation and benefits. After doing that for 5 years quite successfully, I decided that I wanted a different source of income coming in, because at the moment the way I work is time for money, and I realised I wanted to do a different way, so I've also created a portal, an online business as well.
So you said you wanted a different way. What was the different way that you were looking for? Was it financial independence, or was it more time? What were you looking for?
I think it's a bit of both. So I think it's a bit more financial independence. So at the moment, a lot of my clients are working. When I work, I make money, so it's time for money. But what I wanted to do was diversify the way my money's coming in. So having time for money, but also having a product type revenue stream where I'd be making money passively through that as well.
Absolutely. So I think the way forward today is to segregate your time and your revenue stream from active and passive income.
Exactly.
So what has your experience been like since you started your new portal? Because like we had a discussion, this channel is more to motivate people to kind of become entrepreneurs, right? The morale in the market is a bit on the low side because lots of companies are downsizing. I think lots of people are losing their jobs. And so I think the whole idea is for people to get motivated from these sessions. So could you tell us what has been the experience for you when you started your new business or your new portal?
I actually think it's been really positive. I think the key before you go out to the market is to come up with a really innovative idea that doesn't exist already. And I think that really is the best way to penetrate it. And if you could do it in the area that you're knowledgeable in, so my portal is HR consultancy based, and that's because that's my consulting area. I came up with an innovative idea, but I had to rack my brains for a few weeks coming up with an idea. What would work? What would allow me to make money passively? What do people need? What does the customer need? Would people pay for it? So all these sorts of questions. And then when you come up with an idea, it's about going out there and finding out if that idea will be something that you can make money from and people would be interested in. As a new starter to this business, I would say in this region it's been really positive. So people are really welcoming on this new idea. People are really positive about new business owners and new businesses. And I actually find that, especially living in where I live at the moment, there is so much openness and encouragement towards entrepreneurs and new businesses. There's forums every week, there's networking events regularly throughout the week. So I just think this is, where we are right now, timing wise, region wise, it's just personal. And actually quite enjoy it towards.
So that's amazing. I have another question to ask you. So for somebody who hasn't networked before, and I think we just spoke earlier on that when we have a job, we get so boxed into that little world of ours, that we hardly ever look outside that little box.
Yes.
How would you advise them to start finding these networks and platforms? So where do they start? Do they just go on Google and look for something in Dubai, or how did you find us?
So I found them through meetup.com, that's quite a good one. Internations is another good one. You can Google them, of course, but the more you go to these events, you'll meet other like-minded business people who will tell you about other events. A lot of the, I'm also part of the British business group. Every nationality has their own business group, so you can join, and you don't have to join your own nationality one, you can join all sorts. But every time you meet new business people, like-minded people, they will tell you about other events. They will say, by the way, there's another event that I think you'll really like, go along to that one. So I think, I think Google's a great place to start, but just find there's Meetup, there's Internations, and there's, the ones I mentioned before, Thrive and Elevate, which are women's groups, but there's also Dubai Business Breakfast. There's also one I haven't been to, it's on a Thursday as well. I can't recall the name, but it's under Meetup as well, sorry. But basically quite a few networking groups, but I'd say try as many as possible, and word of mouth is probably a really good one as well.
Yeah, referrals I think are really important. So just for our viewers, how expensive was it to start your own business? Was it too expensive? Because I know often people are reluctant to take a risk or take the plunge because they're most worried about how much money is it going to cost me? Is it going to be successful? And what if I don't generate revenue? Have I lost the money that I've invested? So I know that you're doing it for free at the moment, but then I know that you're doing it as passive income.
Yes, yes.
But for our viewers out there who would like to do it perhaps as an active income, would you recommend something like that, an approach like that? And could you tell us how much it costs you to kind of set up something?
So yes, so it is. So in terms of the cost, it is. It's not. I'm not going to say it's cost nothing. It does cost something, and you do have to have savings in place so that you can pay for these costs, but also that you can pay yourself a salary for the next few months until you start earning an income actively. So the cost that I have, my trade license when I set up with a third party, and that was about 28,000 dirhams when I set up, and then PR is paying 7,000 dirhams a month for 3 months. The actual portal cost me 20,000 dirhams to create. So look, these are big numbers. So if you can have that money in your savings and also have some extra money in savings, to support yourself, that's obviously great. Or if you can find an investor or a family member that can loan you that money, then obviously that's another option as well.
So how has your experience been being a businesswoman? So I think your active income is more from the consultancy piece, which is also your businesswoman.
Yeah.
I don't think you're affiliated to a particular company.
No, I've got my own business.
So tell us about your experience as a businesswoman all your life. So how has it been? Has it been a journey with ups and downs, or has it been a smooth sailing journey?
I'd say it's a bit of, ups and downs, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say it's, smooth sailing, probably not. I think I love being a businesswoman. I absolutely love it, and I don't think I could ever go back into employment again. Touch wood, I really don't want to. I hope I never have to. And the reason being is, one, the flexibility of being a business owner, the people that you meet, the way your mindset changes when you become a business owner, the way you manage your money when you become a business owner, the way, so many different things, the way I actually really enjoy networking now, enjoy meeting new people, I just think if I was stuck in a job in 9 to 5 going home, I would just be in a box, like you say, whereas now I feel like, since I started my business 5 years ago, I feel like my personality has grown. The levels of things, I would never, when I was working, have been someone that had gone to a networking event and just approached someone and said, "Hi, can I introduce myself?" I would have been too nervous, too shy, too embarrassed to do that. Whereas now I have the confidence to do that sort of thing. I think that's when you're a business owner and you realise that actually, you're supporting yourself and you have goals for your business, you have your own strategy. It just changes you as a person. So I think it's been really positive.
I really love that, and I think more to come about mindsets and about the strategy and about having, I think, the financial independence, I think, is the key driver.
Yeah.
So if you like the video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. More to come, please continue watching, and we'll talk more about what financial independence is all about, what it means to you, what has it brought to you, how has it added value.
Sure.
And we'll talk more about the mindsets.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to tell the audience about your portal or yourself, or any tips that you'd like to give them before we end the video?
Yeah, absolutely. So the portal is called visiblehr.com. So if you're an independent HR consultant or a small HR consultancy, 10 people or less, looking for work, looking for exposure, project work, then please go on and check it out. And if you're thinking about becoming a business owner, then I definitely suggest to put a business plan together, think about your finances, think about the plan, and go ahead with it.